They believed death was not the end. In ancient Egypt, punishment did not stop with pain. It followed the soul into eternity. And what they did to criminals was far more terrifying than execution. Because in Egypt, the worst fate was to be forgotten forever. Imagine standing in the burning desert sun, your hands tied, your name already erased from history. Around you, priests whisper ancient words, not prayers for mercy, but rituals of erasure. Because to the Egyptians, your name was your soul, and destroying it was worse than killing you. Some criminals were not simply executed, they were removed from existence. Their faces were carved off statues, their names scratched from tomb walls, their bodies denied burial. No tomb, no prayers, no journey to the afterlife, just nothing. And in a civilization obsessed with eternity, nothing was the most terrifying punishment of all. But erasing a soul was only the beginning. Some punishments were meant to be seen. Public, slow, unforgettable. Thieves could have their hands cut off. Liars could lose their tongues. Traitors faced something far worse. Because betrayal in Egypt was betrayal against the gods themselves. And the gods demanded suffering. One of the darkest punishments was being burned alive, not just to kill, but to destroy the body completely. Fire meant the soul could not return. No body, no resurrection, no eternal life, only endless darkness. Imagine knowing that your death would also destroy your afterlife. That fear alone was sometimes enough to make prisoners confess. But even death was not always the end of punishment. Because Egyptians feared something worse than pain: judgment. After death, every soul stood before Osiris, Lord of the underworld. There, your heart was weighed against a feather. If your heart was heavy with sin, something waited in the shadows. Not a god, not a demon, but a creature made from nightmares. Her name was Ammit. Part lion, part crocodile, part hippopotamus. She did not torture, she did not judge, she simply devoured. If she ate your heart, your soul was destroyed forever. No heaven, no rebirth, no second chance, just eternal nothingness. And to the Egyptians, that was the true horror. Some punishments were psychological, designed to break the mind before the body. Prisoners could be forced to watch their own tombs being destroyed, families erased, memories shattered, legacy gone, because in Egypt, to live forever in memory was everything, and to lose that was worse than death itself. History tells us these punishments were rare, but the fear was constant, because law in ancient Egypt was not just about order, it was about cosmic balance. Ma'at, truth, harmony, justice. Break Ma'at, and the punishment was meant to restore the universe itself. So when we look at the pyramids, the golden mask, the beautiful temples, we see wonder. But hidden behind that beauty was a world of terrifying justice, a world where death was only the beginning, a world where the greatest fear was not pain, but being erased forever. And maybe the most chilling truth is this: the Egyptians believed these punishments were not cruel. They believed they were necessary. Because without fear, there would be chaos. Without judgment, there would be darkness. So next time you see a mummy in a museum, remember, some of them were kings, some were priests, and some were criminals who feared something worse than death: eternal oblivion. And the most disturbing part for the ancient Egyptians, that terror was justice. End line. What if the real punishment was not dying, but being forgotten forever?